Hi, I'm Travis Daggett with Cornerstone Properties. I want to talk about how to sell your house. Three general broad ways you can sell your house. The first, and the one that most people are familiar with, is using a real estate agent. So to sell your house with a real estate agent, first of all, you got to find one. And often people, of course, use friends or family or somebody that they know about to list their property for them. So listing their property means, number one, they're going to put that property on the multiple listing service. That involves pictures, taking some pictures, putting them on the MLS, some kind of description, of course, and then really that's it as far as what they do that's required or is kind of standard. What they do beyond that is really up to the agent. Even the pictures in the description can be up to the agent. Then buyer's agents for other people looking to buy houses are really the ones doing most of the work as far as showing the house and working with the buyers. And the seller's agent or your agent, the listing agent, should be the one doing the work. The most important work they would be doing for you, if they're good, is vetting those buyers, particularly their financing, because most of those buyers are going to be getting a bank loan, and hopefully a little bit bigger than a bike loan. They're going to be getting a bank loan on the property, and a good agent will really dive into that with the mortgage broker or the lender. Find out what type of loan program they're getting, how qualified they are, how much they're qualified for, etc. That can really give you a window into how smooth the process could be or rough. It could potentially fall through at the last minute. That's one of the major hurdles or stumbling blocks that people run into. A good listing agent is always also going to advise you on the property and whether it would be insurable, whether a lender is going to pass it, or whether it's going to pass inspection for the lender, if it's going to appraise for enough for the lender, because they're going to want it to appraise for a certain amount so they can lend against it to feel secure. So that's listing with a real estate agent. The second way you can sell your house is for sale by owner. And you may have just driving around seen someone with a for sale by owner sign in their yard. So that's someone that's selling it without a real estate agent. People often list them on Craigslist, even eBay, Zillow, other sites. And basically what they're saying is they want to sell their house. They don't want to pay a real estate agent, which is generally 6% total in commissions, 3% for the listing agent and 3% for the buyer's agent. So some things to consider in this case. Number one, you're going to need some kind of a contract, of course, if you haven't done this before. We use a Stevens Ness one-page purchase and sale agreement, so you could use something like that. You're going to need to have the same considerations about the buyer's financing. You're going to want to check them out and see how solid they are. Of course, you're going to be showing the property yourself. So depending on the condition of the property, that could be good or not so good. So that's up to you there. There are categories kind of in between a for sale by owner and listing it with an agent, where you're paying a reduced amount, and hypothetically at least, in return you're getting reduced services. Paying the full real estate agent commission, again, hypothetically you're getting all the services. What that can mean is pretty broad, all the way from the quality of the pictures to the description on the multiple listing service to everything else the agent does or doesn't do for you. Third way you can sell your house is to sell it to somebody who is an investor buyer. And these types of buyers are typically purchasing properties as is, as they are, no repairs needed, and nothing needing to be cleaned up. They usually buy with cash, which means they don't have a lender that's going to require an inspection and certain things to be done. They're not going to require an appraisal, so it's not going to have to appraise for a certain amount. And these types of buyers are much more flexible on timetable for closing, so they will be able to work with you and close whenever you want. That's the type of buyer that we are, and the type of properties we buy are generally not move-in ready. They generally need anything from minor updating to major renovation and repair. And so that allows us to take a look at the property, see what needs to be done, and purchase the property for cash on whatever your timetable is. So if that's something that you have questions about, or you're interested in talking to us further, please give us a call. And my name is Travis Daggett with Cornerstone Properties, signing out.